Hello.
Good morning, each and every one of you. How are you all? It is Friday. It is our go live day.
Live at 5.
Live at 5. Just finished racking in here. First time in a while we've been right to the back. And one of the reasons for that is, Rob, there's a lot of Midleton bottles in their auction.
Yes.
Yes,
Lot
is
of
the
Midleton.
answer. A lot of Midleton, I think, is the correct answer.
That would be the
Understatement of a lifetime.
understatement of a lifetime.
No.
Lot of Midleton.
There always is. I mean, we
always
always
is.
we always is. We
do
always
carry
have
a lot of
plus
Midleton every
plus
day,
100 bottles of Midleton. And one of the challenges is how many in each, with prices and all that
Yes,
stuff as well.
absolutely. Body work there by itself.
Yeah, exactly. But it does bring us to the point about we have spoken earlier, and I've done videos down with Kevin.
These are my favourite
and these Midlands. They're something special. Obviously we've got the 20th anniversary, the 30th anniversary, and the 40th anniversary. It's the first time all three of them have been in the auction together.
In any auction, I'd probably say.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the first time that a 40th has been auctioned. I don't think I've seen one.
Great question. I actually don't know if I've seen one.
And to top off the Midleton Triumvirate, we have bottle number 1 of this year's 2026 vintage of Midleton Very Rare, and signed by Mr. Kevin O'Gorman. We could get it signed additionally if anybody wanted that. Would they own the new owner if they wanted it signed anywhere in the box and all that sort of stuff?
We can get Kevin O'Gorman
to sign it
down to Dundalk.
No, not down to Dundalk. Well, he might be driving past. That'd be about as close we get to it.
But yes,
but we can get Kevin to
we
sign
can
it.
get signed.
Yeah. I didn't get it signed on the day because, again, I just don't know whether the person.
Drinking your champagne and.
I wasn't drinking champagne. I was driving, Robert.
Okay.
You're at bloody more events than I am these days. Shut your face. Anyhow, but what it does do is it brings us on to the history of Midleton, but these bottles are the history of whiskey.
I'm looking forward to these.
Yeah, these are literally pieces of history of our Irish whiskey heritage.
Yeah.
There's some there that are just exceptional. Really, really are, and we're going to point out a few of them. These three on the bottom, I put them up. They're going as a set together, and I just thought how relevant it is that.
Cool set.
They were the precursor to what we now know in the modern Irish distillers and all that sort of stuff.
And again, Paddy's being a 10-year-old as well, which I don't think is an age statement these days. It's not. No,
it's not. We've got the little Quinn's ceramic beside that, but the Gilby's Crock of Gold, lovely little miniature, really is, and is in really, really good nick. It's got a seal and everything on it. The Powers, again, it's one of the oldest Powers that we've seen in a while, Baby Powers, and again with the branding and all that on it. It was lovely to discuss. I was talking to Carol Quinn down there about the Powers history and all that sort of stuff as well. But beside that is, I think, the best miniature that we have in this month's auction. It is a miniature green spot 10-year-old. It is in phenomenal condition.
I'm already jealous of the person who gets to win that.
Yeah.
Because that is a stunning.
Yeah, you put your hand in your pocket, buddy. That's all you have to do. I mean, just and I might even do you a rate commission discount.
Discount commission?
No, I won't really. No, just you'll pay full back. But there is beside that a bottle of Paddy, and there is a bottle of Burke's, and Burke's is the brand that Mr. John Teeling bought.
Yep.
And it has
seen 2 releases from.
Of the Burke's brand?
Yeah.
There's a 14 and a 15.
14 and 15.
There is other ones that were done for presentation purposes for different markets. I know that he has done a few different ones. Anybody who's been at Whiskey Live has probably seen them in the back stand and that. But again, great piece of history. That most of that Burke's was sent to New York and bottled in for New York brands and all that sort of stuff.
Very cool.
So that's it. As I say, we do go live at 5 today. It is, I think, a whopper of an auction. After last month's whopper prices,
there's a lot to get through. And
there's a bit of everything in it. As I say, if anybody has any questions, wants to see, don't forget the photos that you see are exactly the item that you're getting. We do not use library photos. We always use the photos, so always reference the photos. The text can sometimes be errors because people make mistakes, don't they, Robert?
Human error.
People make mistakes, isn't that right, Robert? Yes.
It's not solely me.
But you get the blame.
But I get the blame.
But always go into photos, always trust your photos. And if you do want any additional information, reach out to any of the team here and they'll always be happy to help and do additional photos if required, or any information that you require from the bottles, L codes or anything like that. So that's it. I'm finished talking. It's nearly the end of the week.
Did we mention charity?
Oh, charity. You did ask me about that beforehand, and I said it's FGRT. Yes. So it's the trust that Midleton supports to...
it's a forestry.
Yeah, it's a forestry, but they're on the DNA of the tree. I mean, that's what they're researching. They're making sure that Irish oak is being sustained and is being continued to grow. We were talking to Kevin. I actually was talking to Kevin about it, and I was saying, "What's that for? Is it for projects?" And he says, "No, Anthony." He says, "Like this is planning for 100 years time in the future."
Yes. Well, most people don't know most of our native species of trees are very low in growth.
Oak. One of the reasons I found out this as well, I was talking to Ger and Carol, is that the French grew the trees because they wanted to fight the British at the time, so they grew the trees as straight as possible to make boats out of.
Okay.
And that's why they've got fantastic oak forestries.
Oh.
We didn't have spuds, never mind anything else, so we couldn't be growing trees. So that was it. There you go. That's
there you go.
Right. There. Anybody else wants a history lesson, just reach out. Anthony will provide. Until next time, lads, good luck. Bye.
Take care.